What is up, YouTube? Marvel TOKON Fighting Souls has just been announced. Like, literally, I ended the stream and then the trailer came on. And unfortunately, you don't get to see my live reaction. Of course, I was hype. I was like, my wife is trying to talk to me. I'm like, wife, come on, man. I'm trying to, this is very important. I know you don't understand, but I want to watch this trailer. But yeah, so new Marvel game, 4 versus 4, made by Arc System Works. I'm extremely hype. But just to give you an idea of how hype I am, I have a cough. I don't want to go all out, but you know, just watch like 5 seconds of this max reaction. You'll understand where I'm at. Yeah, you get the vibe. People are hyped for this. I'm hyped for this. Max is probably more hyped than me, but that's fair. That's fair. But still, I'm really looking forward to it. I love versus games, and I love Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is one of my favorite fighting games. And I kind of wanted to take this video to kind of analyze some of the things that I noticed in this video. I think I have a pretty unique perspective on this because I played both Guilty Gear Strive 3 versus 3 mode and BB Tag, which this borrows seemingly quite a few things from both of those games. And I've also played Ultimate Marvel. So to me, I'm guessing it's going to be kind of a mesh up between those games. I'll give you some of my theories of what's going on, how the game's going to play. And yeah, let's take a look at the trailer. Yeah, graphically, I think this game looks great. I mean, obviously, we're still more to be determined compared to, I don't know, let's say Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, there's leagues above and beyond. I think it's on par with Guilty Gear, but you know, it's still in development, right? So either way, I like the graphics. I think they look good. No complaints on my end, right? Yeah, so we got moves, we got air dashes. This air dash reminds me a lot of like a Strive air dash, like where it's you almost have like that slight delay before you're obviously Strive. You have like a little glyph, but there's a lot of things that kind of remind me of Strive. This kind of reminds me of like the charged dust mechanic, right? Where you charge your dust and it goes above. Obviously, if it's like UMVC3, it's probably like a launcher. So this is your launcher, and then you do a tag combo. It looks like you can actually launch after you bounce them back. This has assist. And the big thing people are talking about is you can call yo, Sajam, what is up? We're just taking a look at this trailer. It just went live. And yeah, this is looking pretty dope. I want to give you some of my thoughts on the trailer. So slam them down, call assist right here. Anytime you see that green flash, I actually really like that. The green flash kind of indicates that you have a character, you have an assist coming out, and then that little spark there is indicating that you're tagging to the assist, right? Special moves. It's definitely like an LMH kind of game or something where you have chains. My guess is like right here, that's either like a crouch late into a special or crouch late into like heavy punch. That looks like a medium heavy. This, I don't know what the hell this is, this crossover thing. This looks cheap as hell. This looks like some type of guard cancel where you basically get a full punish. I don't know of any mechanic that's like this, right? When you think of guard cancel and BB tag, you basically just have push block. When you think of guard cancel and Guilty Gear Strive, that's like your Y or C. This is insane. I don't know what this is. It's clearly like you're activating it during block stun. And you bring out the assist. So you probably have to have an assist available. It probably costs some type of meter. I'm sure there's a way for like the opponent to counter this, but this seems really strong. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to work. It looks like, remember, Iron Man was on point. Spider-Man came out to do the crossover. Iron Man's still available to do a move. So, right, you tagged in Spider-Man. Iron Man manually input the Unibeam, and then Spider-Man comes in, you get a combo. Yeah, Marvel 3 did have guard cancels. They weren't amazing because most of them are really slow, and they didn't have invul. This looks like it legitimately has invul, right? Like this legitimately looks like it just straight up goes through a move and is very, very quick, right? Because if you look at the frames, like it's like, and then next frame, right? He just like goes through. It's like almost like a one frame start. Maybe it's like a reactionary thing. Maybe if you have your own assist, there's no way this is like a guaranteed guard counter, because that would be like cheap as hell, right? There's definitely something something going on here, right? Obviously, it looks like we have wall breaks. I'm not really sure what this is. Maybe this is like some other type of like EX move, like an EX counter. You can tag your opponent there. That's a guard. The thing about wall breaks is that feels really weird, right? Like this feels like a really weird wall break because it happens ASAP. If you guys know wall breaks in Guilty Gear Strive, basically it's this mechanic where instead of being in the corner and being forced to take a mix up, if you do enough damage at the wall breaks and then you reset to mid screen, right? But like this is like you just like you're right when you hit the corner, you wall break, which is really interesting. Maybe it's just, you know, they're still trying to tweak that. It looks like you can call all your assists at any time. This looks like a level 1 super or something. Combos are cool. This looks like this counter again, right? I'm still not really sure what this thing is. My guess is that's like a Spider-Man specific like dodge or something, and then he has an EX version of that dodge, and that's what we saw there. So EX being you would spend meter to like enhance your move. But I think that's a special, if I had to guess. I'm not really sure what these like blue flashes are. Obviously it's like some type of hit spark, but it's probably like some type of like, there's probably some type of mechanic behind this, if I had to guess, right? Because not every hit has this like blue flash. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe it is like a tech window. Maybe there's like a it's potentially breakable. I have no clue what it is. Yeah, that's super sick. That's probably like the KO animation. Air throw resets. Looks like you have back roll, right? My guess is it's probably like BB tag where you can like back roll, front roll, get up in place. Actually, that's how UMVC3 was too. But that's very clear back roll, right? DP, bro, DP into super. You know, the interesting thing here, when I look at this, right? Oh, so you're just like canceling immediately into super. So there must be like a super tag or something, right? Because you see the orange spark and then the super happens like automatically. Very interesting. Oh, the storm. Wait, that actually looks cool as hell. Bro, the neutral in this game is gonna be insane. There's gonna have so much shit going on at once. So I think I know what this is. This is gonna be my contribution to the people trying to figure out this trailer. This looks exactly like in BB tag. There's like a combo finisher you can do that costs like 1 meter, and what it does is basically just tacks on extra damage, and you use it a lot of time to kill. And it's basically just like a command, and that's kind of what this looks like, right? Where you bring in your additional teammates and they do extra damage. I'm guessing this cuts. I'm guessing this is just a cut, right? Like I think this is like after this move ends, then either the combo's done or it's like an untechable knockdown or something. Yeah, I don't think this is like a TAC. I don't think they're gonna keep TACs from Ultimate Marvel in. This legitimately just looks like some type of combo ender, if it's like how it is in BB tag. Because TACs were a very polarizing mechanic. You had to like guess which direction that you had the tech, and if not, you took like a giant ass combo. I don't think they're gonna add something like this. To me, this just looks like maybe like a metered ender to a combo or something. But again, this is all speculation because we don't know shit, right? So anyone count the number of characters? Do we already have more characters than 2xKO? I saw someone say that on Twitter, but is it really true? I mean, like, we have... That's oh, that's... I mean, it looks like we have, that's 8, but then like Star-Lord's also 9, right? I don't know, someone could do the math. Just 8? Okay. But yeah, 2026, looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. One thing I did see, by the way, is this game has motion inputs and simple inputs, right? So it's probably like Granblue, where you can like, you know, do simple or do manual inputs. Maybe there's like a benefit to doing manual inputs. Yeah, they confirmed it on like the PlayStation blog. The blog had nothing like else of note other than there's more to be announced and there's manual inputs in the game. Yeah, motion inputs. So very interesting. Looking forward to it. Damn, this shit's cool. 2026. My goal is gonna be to be one of the best. And hopefully, you know, 2XKO and Hunter x Hunter and all the other team games. I guess they'll prep me for this because this is probably the one to come out last. Looks sick as hell. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Peace.